So are you thinking of relocating to Houston, but not quite ready to buy? Well, I cannot wait to show you this beautiful luxury high-rise apartment complex located in one of Houston's most vibrant and sought-after communities, Montrose. During the tour, I'll be sure to share different price points, floor plans, move-in specials, and when you watch until the end, I'll have a special treat for you guys. So be sure to stay tuned. All right, guys, so the first apartment we are going to tour is the A12 floor plan. This is a beautiful one-story luxury high-rise apartment located in the vibrant community of Montrose. And as you can see, this apartment comes with the high ceilings. We have the quartz countertops. It's very spacious for a one-bedroom apartment. The square footage is over 800 square feet. And what I love about this apartment are all the modern finishes. So we have the built-in workstation located over here. You have the shaker style cabinets. This is what you would see in a regular home or a rental home. We have the stainless steel appliances, a beautiful center island with a wine fridge. That's a great touch. What do you guys think about wine fridges? Let me know if you're a fan, yay or nay, drop it in the comments. And of course, we have the beautiful living space area. And even though this is a one-bedroom and we're located in the city, they've built this apartment to feel like a home. So if you're not quite ready to buy, if you're new to the Houston area, and you want to lease before you make a commitment to purchase a home, this would be the perfect property for you. I can help you lease an apartment here. Check out the primary bedroom. And this is a king size bed, so you have plenty of space. You have a dresser located over here on this side. And then of course you have a view of the city. So one thing I love about Montrose is in the city. It's one of the neighborhoods of Houston, but it gives you that suburban type feel. So even though you're in the city, you don't feel like you're in the city. It's very close to everything. Montrose is considered central Houston. So you're gonna be close to the museum district. You're close to Midtown. It's within walking distance of the bars and restaurants, lounges, plenty of places to eat, plenty of entertainment. We have this beautiful luxury bathroom. Check it out, very modern. You have the freestanding shower and of course a huge garden tub. And so this apartment community is very new, still fairly new. They broke ground in 2020 and they started leasing in 2023, so it's still new. So if you are going to lease an apartment, I highly recommend that you lease a new apartment because they are energy efficient. You get all modern appliances, and they also have the full size washer and dryer, the stackable units. So what more can you want? And I love how it's hidden away in the closet. Yeah, that's a great space saver. You have this huge walk-in closet. And again, this is perfect if you're a resident, you know, and you're here working at the medical center or you're downtown. It's very close to everything, very close for public transportation if you don't have a vehicle. So this is something to think about. Now the price point on this unit, the 1-bedrooms are starting at $2,000 a month, but they're running some move-in specials, so you can get up to 4 weeks free on select floor plans. So the next apartment that we're going to tour next will be the 2-bedroom. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so now we are here touring the B3 floor plan. This is actually a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, luxury high-rise apartment, again, located in Montrose. And I think you're gonna love this floor plan. So you're gonna notice some subtle differences with this one. It's definitely bigger than the 1-bedroom. This unit is almost 1,200 square feet. So essentially, it's about the size of a small home. And again, as you can see, it's very spacious. I love the living space area. Of course, we have the island located here in the center of the kitchen. And there's actually room in this unit for a dining room table, which you don't get in the 1-story. But if it's just you living alone, you may not need all the extra space. But if you have a roommate and you do need the extra room, or if you have a family member that loves to come and visit, this would be a great floor plan for you. Let's check out the amenities in the kitchen. So we have the stainless steel appliances. You have your microwave, you have your stovetop, you have your oven, full kitchen, plenty of counter space, very modern. And this unit actually sits in the courtyard, so you're able to see the pool from here. You have poolside view. Let's check out this gorgeous view of the pool. The pool is actually located on the 5th floor. But you can see all the units come with the private balcony. So if you're a fan of the balcony, this is definitely the apartment complex for you. And check out the view. We have the skyline views of downtown Houston in the background. This is a residential area. It's very quiet. This area of Montrose is tucked away. So you have that suburban feel instead of that city feel. It's quiet, it's walkable, which is super important because what a lot of people don't realize about Houston, there's no zoning. So you want to be cognizant, of where you do lease and buy. Here we have the primary bedroom, plenty of space and room. And this is actually bigger than the 1-bedroom unit. You should be able to tell from the view. Just gonna back up a little bit so you guys can see. This is a king-size bed. But plenty of space. And then check this out. You have the view of the pool. Very nice. All right, let's make our way into this beautiful, luxurious bathroom. And what I love about these units, you don't have to cut the lights on. It's like sensor operated. So as soon as you walk in, the lights come on. But check this out. You have the double vanity. We have the garden tub. So this is very similar to the A12 floor plan. But the closet's a lot larger. So you do have more space with the closet. So that's what that 1,200 square footage will get you. Bigger rooms, more closet space. And then you have the 2nd bedroom. So you check this area out over here. This is one of the perks of the 2-bedroom. You have the wine fridge. And you can set this up as a bar. Plenty of storage. And of course, this is a smart thermostat. so it's easy to operate. And then we have the second bedroom. I love that. You just walk in and the lights just come on. So this comes with the full, just standard tub and shower. But again, plenty of space. So if you love to soak in the tub and relax, you'll love it here. You'll love this floor plan. And then you just have this single vanity in the guest bedroom. I love how the bedrooms aren't like right next door to one another. So if you do have a roommate situation, you're not on top of one another. You have your privacy. And there's also a very functional walk-in closet here. I love the built-ins. It's very organized. And you still have a nice view. Check out the skyline view. That's Houston. So again, if you're not looking to buy just yet, and you want to kind of get the feel of Houston to see if you like it, this could be a good option for you. Why not? And again, if you're not quite ready to buy and you just want to lease for now until the city of Houston grows on you, I highly recommend this community. Great amenities, great staff. The apartments are top-notch, amazing finishes. You would love to call this place home. So now we're gonna make our way to the penthouse. I can't wait to show you guys the penthouse. It's not staged, but it does have some additional features that I think you're going to love if you're a penthouse kind of person. So stay tuned. All right, so we have made it to the penthouse level and we are going to tour the B1 floor plan. Let's make sure we're going the right way. So it's going to be to our right. I hope you're as excited as I am about touring the penthouse. This is my third time touring this community and the penthouse has always been occupied. So this will be a nice little treat for the both of us. And we've made it. We're here at the P17. I love this blue door. Let's head on in. And here is the lovely penthouse. This is the B1 floor plan. And it's a 2-bedroom penthouse. The square footage is a little over 1150 square feet. So it is a little smaller than the B3. The B3 was like 1185, but there are some subtle differences with the finishes. So you're gonna see, for instance, in the kitchen, you have the stovetop built into the island and then the stainless steel range. You have your microwave and your oven, so it's set up like a gourmet style kitchen. That's definitely a difference. Even the faucet, yeah, that's not the same as well. The backsplash, we have the herringbone backsplash in the penthouse. So there's subtle upgrades that you won't find in just a regular floor plan. And over here we have your living space area. All the apartments come without carpet. So if you're not into carpet, if you suffer from allergies, or you just like hardwood flooring, well, this looks like luxury vinyl tile. This would be the way to go. This is gonna be the primary bedroom. So let me back up so you can get a good look. And then of course you have the double vanity in the primary bathroom. Very nice. I love the LED lit mirrors. And then you have both the tub and the stand-up shower. Walk-in closet with the built-ins. Okay, and then there's the French doors for the closet. So there are some differences. I like it, but you can't go wrong. I mean, you could do a penthouse or you can do a 2-bedroom apartment. It's still a win. Very nice, unless the additional upgrades, you know, make a difference to you. But as far as price goes, you could essentially do a 2-bedroom and still live pretty comfortably. And so now we're gonna make our way to the 5th floor. That's where all the amenities are. I can't wait to show you the pool, the fitness center, and I think they have like a resident lounge. So we're gonna go and check those out, and then we're gonna do a quick brief interview with Destin, the leasing manager. He's very knowledgeable about the area, and we're gonna see what he has to say about specials. Stay tuned, guys. And so we're going to check out the Sky Lounge, which is on the same floor as the penthouses. So this is accessible to all residents that live here. They have very easy access to get in and out of the amenities. Just use a fob. This is very nice. It has a kitchen. I love the finishes in here too. And this can be rented out for events, birthday parties, small gatherings. You had the library, but someone's in there, so we're not gonna go in there. Nice seating area. Perfect if you wanna watch the game. Oh, okay, they have meeting rooms. So this is perfect if you do a lot of work from home. And they even have flat screen TVs in here too, so you can hook up your laptop and you can project on the flat screen. It's like a little mini boardroom. I love that. And again, check out the views. Nice skyline views of the city. We got some folks over here in the meeting room. All right, let's go out here on the balcony. So I love patio weather. This is patio weather. Very nice. There's also a TV that's located out here. So it's just like home. I just ran into one of the residents and she said that she lived in Austin and now she moved to Houston. She's been here for 4 months. She loves it here. She loves it. So she and her husband actually sold their home, but they're here now in Houston and they decided they no longer want the responsibilities of owning a home. Everyone's lifestyle is different. You know, her kids are grown. They have grandbabies that are adults as well, grown grandchildren. So when your lifestyle changes, you make changes. And if leasing an apartment is right for you, I love the seating area, then you can give us a call. Okay, so they have restrooms that are located back here. Yes, very nice Sky Lounge. I like this. This is one of the perks when you stay in a luxury apartment. So now let's make our way to the pool in the fitness center, which is located on the 5th floor. Check out the sign, swim and gym. So just in case you don't get lost, they have directions set up for you. So let's check out the pool first. We could see it from the 6th floor. It's not very sunny today, but that's okay. Let's see here. Let's get this open. And this is very nice. Okay, so there's also another lounge that's located up here too. You have the fireplace, we have the TVs, we have the seating area where you can entertain. And this area can also be reserved too, if I'm not mistaken, for private events. I'm sure they have a limit, so we'll find out when we speak with Destin. But plenty of outlets. You could work out here. Then we have the pool area. They have a lot of lounge chairs. It's very comfy. Pool is nice and clean. Oh, check out the chairs. Yes. So again, like I said, if you're not ready for the responsibility of owning a home, or you're still new to Houston and you don't want to have to worry about, you know, just a little nuances that come along with owning a home or even renting a home, a luxury high-rise apartment may be a great option for you. They have concierge, they have security, you have parking, there's cabanas, there's amenities, you have the pool. This is it. Yeah. Splurge, indulge, spoil yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. So now we're going to make our way to the fitness center. And now we have our lovely state-of-the-art fitness center. Very clean. So if you love working out, this is super convenient. You don't have to have a gym membership. Oh wow, they have treadmills with the flat screen TVs attached. Yeah, you have pretty much everything that you need in here. Very nice. Free weights. They have bikes over here. Are these the Peloton bikes? Oh yeah, that's upscale. Yes. So if that's what you're into, you got a little bit of everything for everyone. And we have a yoga room. Yes. They have mats, they have medicine balls. Very nice. Oh, and then they also have the virtual trainer. It's located here too. There's 2 of them. You get a lot for your money. That's one thing I will say. Yeah, this community does not disappoint. So if you want details about this lovely luxury high-rise community in Montrose, be sure to like, subscribe, and contact us. You may email us, you can text us, you can give us a call, whatever's convenient for you. And we'll be sure to set up a tour for you. Hey guys! So I said I had a special treat for you. I'm here with Destin.
Hey.
He's one of the leasing agents here at the high-rise apartment complex located in Montrose. And I know you guys been waiting to hear the name of the apartment complex, so I will share it with you. It's the Pearl Rosemont. So Destin,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you so much for meeting with me.
Thank you for having me.
So I did the tour. This is probably like my third time touring the Pearl Rosemont.
Time's a charm.
But this is like the first time I had a chance to see the amenities.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So super impressed. I think this is a great option for folks that are not quite ready to buy, or maybe they're just in a different stage in their life where, you know, they're tired of the responsibility of owning a home, and right now they're just looking to, you know, kind of live the high-rise luxury life.
Right. Okay.
Right. I guess one question I would have for you is the neighborhood.
Right.
Is this is Montrose, right? Montrose?
So for us, we're actually borderline Montrose and Midtown.
Okay.
So Albany Street, which is kind of the divide between the two, we kind of have the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Being in the Midtown space, but on paper, in theory, we are considered Montrose.
Okay. But I love how the neighborhood is kind of tucked away.
Yes.
You know, so you don't have that party kind of college.
Yeah. Like we're still,
Midtown.
I will say we're still fairly close to a lot of the bars, the eateries, and that sort of thing. But, you know, like I mentioned before, we're not, you know, on a main street like downtown, for example, where you have to deal with the rowdiness or the hustle and bustle that comes with living in a downtown area.
Exactly.
So for us, it's very, very residential. We're surrounded by nothing but townhomes. And so clients are either walking their dog, riding their bike. Walkability is a big thing for us here. So.
Yes, that is so true. And you guys will see that if you're not familiar with Houston, walkability is like number one. There's no zoning in Houston, so you have to be cognizant, you know, of where you lease and where you buy. Now, I know that you guys are running some specials. I saw on the website you're offering like up to 4 weeks free. Is that still available?
That is still active. So we're doing 4 weeks free for all of our 1-bedrooms for immediate move-in, and we're offering a 2 weeks concession for all of our 2-bedrooms, same time frame.
Okay, that's pretty good, guys. And what are your rental requirements?
So we just require obviously 3 times the rental amount. We want to make sure that we screen for rental history, criminal background. We also will look out, I wouldn't say so much credit, but more so debt to income ratio.
Okay.
Because there are cases where, you know, we could be approved with conditions of a higher deposit, or we need to do additional ID verification for some of our international clients as well. So.
Okay. Now, I do get some international clients. And oftentimes, of course, they don't have social security numbers. They don't have credit. Do you guys accept personal guarantors?
We do. We do. So the guarantor, the requirements is, you know, similar, but I will say with the international clients that, you know, we have a supplemental app that they'll fill out, and all they have to do is provide, you know, let's say a passport, or, you know, just the documents that they do have an I-94, whichever.
They have to prove they are who they say they are.
Correct. And in those situations, in those scenarios, a higher deposit is still required of 1 month, but just know that that deposit is a refundable deposit. So it's not like a fee where you lose out on it, because once they do, you know, obviously get a social and that sort of thing, their driver's license, and let's say they transfer to another unit, they're actually getting that deposit back, and then we'll decrease that 1 month down to a standard $500 if they do a 1-bedroom, or $1,000 if they do a 2. So
okay. And then what are your application fees?
So we're doing a $100 app fee. You know how some properties make you pay application, admin, security deposit all up front.
Oh my God.
So for us, we split it up. Yeah, we break it down to where, it's $100 to at least hold the unit, take it off the market. So that way, fast forward to, you know, the approval process, and that time, that's when you'll pay, you know, your $300 admin fee and then the security deposit as well.
Now, what if they don't get approved? Do they get that back?
So they only miss out on the $100. So, you know, I was saying other properties maybe do all in one, you might miss out on, let's say, $400 versus $100. So if they don't get approved, they're only missing out on $100 versus getting, you know, not approved, and then they have to wait to get all this money back. The deposit has to be emailed or mailed back into a check form. So that's why we do it that way. It's just a cleaner separation or a cleaner split versus having them pay it all at once.
Okay, okay. And then as far as your special goes, do you guys, because I know every property is different.
Yes, yeah.
Do you guys allow residents to prorate it where you kind of spread it out over the length of the
So
the lease term?
they are more than welcome to do that themselves. For us, we give all of our concessions up front,
Okay.
and that's on the second full month. So if you have a client that's moving in, let's say May 1st, right? So in June, that's when they'll receive their concession because that's, essentially the second full month. It'll appear on the resident portal for them, like they won't have to pay anything. It's a zero balance. At that time, I'm assuming that they know the math and how to divvy it up over the life of the term. So instead of not paying anything for that month, in June, they'll actually pay, but it's going to be at a prorated net effective rate versus the market.
Okay, that makes sense. And then do you guys have any type of like amenity fees, like valet trash,
We do.
parking?
I honestly prefer to call it a resident service fee just because it has nothing to do with the amenities for us. It's 4 things.
Okay.
So pest control, naturally we exterminate every Monday.
And everyone has that.
Everybody has that.
Yes.
Luxor One, which is going to be our parcel carrier that we use. So if you have, FedEx, Amazon, you get an
like
item.
a kiosk?
Yeah, it's similar to that. If you've heard of parcel pending, it's the same thing. Same thing. You get a QR code to retrieve that item. Concierge is the next thing, the third thing. Concierge, they're here 24/7, which for us, they're like the eyes and ears of the community. They assist with visitors, guest packages, you name it. And last but not least, asset protection. Asset protection is renter's insurance. So the unit itself is covered for fire, flood, that sort of thing. But I'd still recommend if you have your own, most properties tell you to come in with your own 100,000 liability and personal coverage. Our asset protection only covers the asset, so the unit, but if you have electronics, jewelry, that sort of thing, still recommend keeping it, but it's not mandatory. So all 4 of those things that I mentioned is bundled into the $130 service fee, resident service fee that we charge on top of your base rent.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and I mean, you come across a lot of properties that they have amenity fees. They're all different.
Yeah, some may bundle internet, some may bundle, insurance like us. I mean, it's all unique in their own way. But for us, it's just 4 things. Base rent, of course, water, that's sub-metered. You pay for what you use monthly.
And that's never that much.
Yeah, water in this, I mean, especially for like my 1-bedrooms, anywhere from 40 to 50, it just ranges, person to person. Aside from that, electricity here in Houston, oh my goodness, you have a laundry list of different vendors that you can use for electricity. So, once you set that up, you'll pay them separately, as well as AT&T. AT&T for internet. They did the fiber for the entire community. So every unit has their built-in modem ready to go installed.
So you have to worry about all those wires.
No longer the days when you call a technician to come out and service. It's already ready to go. Yes, of course.
And then what about the folks that have fur babies?
Yes, oh my goodness. They are
fur babies.
Super pet friendly here. So we have, for us, we charge a monthly $25 pet rent. And then, of course, $250 for the pet fee, as well as the pet deposit. All deposits are refundable. But if the fur baby is, an emotional support service animal, those sort of things, then those charges are waived. Right? And so we just use a company called Pet Screening. You'll upload the most recent shot records, a cute photo of the fur baby, and it'll take care of that as well as the letter. So.
But in order for you to waive that fee, they do have to show documentation that pet is a registered support animal.
Correct.
Or emotional support animal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you guys have any breed restrictions?
We do not. If it's if they're service animals or emotional support, no. If they're not, then yes, we do have a weight limit. Of course, no fur baby over 100 pounds.
Okay.
And
what
of course,
if they have a Rottweiler?
The aggressive breeds and stuff like that. Pit bull. Those are some of the things that unfortunately they are considered our aggressive breed, which that's.
Well, I'm noticing like a lot of places do not accept aggressive breeds, but then they all define it differently.
It's subjective.
Too.
It's like what's aggressive to you.
It's almost like a German Shepherd. I had leased this was actually a home to a client, the property manager. And they said that the German Shepherd was an aggressive breed, but it wasn't on the list.
Right.
But then they had some tricky language in there, and they were like, but it wasn't on the list. And then it was like, this list is not limited to, the breeds that are on here. It's still based on our discretion.
No, so on our TAA agreement, it states the breeds and,
that was very
on the
clear.
restriction list. Yeah, so hey, I have this fur baby coming in. Okay, let's make sure, they're not on the list. But if they're service animal, emotional support, then we'll take care of that.
Okay. And then I guess my last question would be, when's the best time for folks to apply?
Yeah.
Should they be within a 30-day window? Can they apply 60 days out?
So I would recommend, at least for us, naturally the clients here, we're coming up on our second year here at Pearl Rosemont. And, we had our first round of move-ins mid-June of 2023. And right now the clients are required to give a 60-day notice. Okay. And so as soon as they put in that notice, it'll appear on our property website for the availability, the site that I was showing before. Not only will it tell you the immediate move-in date, but it'll also show you or reflect a unit that's 60 days out. So I do have some clients that are coming to look in June, July, August, that sort of thing. You can actually see
folks like to get an early start.
Yes,
yeah.
Because once they see something, they're kind of dead set. For me personally, I don't like coming off like a used car salesman and be like, apply today.
Right.
But if you see something that you like, the last thing that I want to do is have that phone call like, hey, I'm sorry, the unit has actually been leased. So if you see something you like, please go ahead, and submit your application as soon as possible. Because again, it's just $100 to hold it, take it off the market. Your shopping is done, and we'll take it from there. So.
Yeah, because your occupancy, what are you at as far as your occupancy?
We're at 94% right now.
Yeah, so they don't have a lot of availability.
Slim pickings.
Yeah, and this is peak season now.
Yes, we are picking up on traffic. So please, if you see something, let the clients know. The sooner the better. Of course, we can start getting the wheels turning. But if you do have some that are just getting an early start, we'll accept them in too for a walk-in tour and show them around the community.
Okay, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour at the Pearl Rosemont, and I appreciate you so much for sitting down with me.
I appreciate you as well.
If you guys want to set up a tour, you can contact me. My contact info is located in the description below, and I can get you set up for tours. Do I have to escort the clients, or can they come on their own?
Escort or not escort, either or.
Okay.
It's all the same
So
to me.
you can come on your own, or we can come together. Just let me know. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is about relocating to Houston, Texas, be sure to like and subscribe. All of our contact info is located in the bottom. Hey, my name is Regina, and I've lived in Houston for over 10 years. Time flies. And my partner Damien and I just love helping folks like you relocate to Houston. So if you're interested in leasing or buying a brand new home, feel free to give us a shot. Whether it's 9 days or 90 days, we would be more than happy to help make that smooth transition from wherever you're relocating here to Houston a good one. Be sure to like and subscribe. Our contact info is located in the description below.